evening. It's Sunday night, and I'm just recapping on my weekend. And it was a very good weekend. As you can see, I'm in a much better mood. I'm not as melancholy and depressed and, tragic. I had my moment of emotional distress. I can get over it. Let's see, my weekend started on Friday night. This is a good weekend. We went to go see a play called The Killing Ghost. And by we, I mean my friends and I. I was invited to go see The Killing Ghost by a friend of mine from a long time ago. She's a delicious actress, and if you're in the Bakersfield area, I highly recommend going to see The Killing Ghost. It's basically Mel Brooks meets Alfred Hitchcock with a bottle of scotch. It's pretty much the best way to describe it. It's pretty ridiculous, it's pretty funny. I thought it was fucking hilarious. The plot is so complicated, but it's awesome. I cracked up over it. That went over well. Hijinks as usual. Ran into people, ran into friends, stuff like that. Saturday was a fun-filled day. I had a race. I had the Howlin' at the Moon 10K. Won that, of course. This is my 6th Howlin' at the Moon, my 5th win. And the reason I didn't win last year is I had a sinus infection that almost put me down. That was fucking horrible. I won another, as I call them, Pimp Cup. Pimp Cup. There we go. See? Howlin' at the Moon 10K. This is... See that? First place. Because I'm a baller. I won the overall women's 10K and my age bracket because I'm awesome like that. 10K is one of my favorite distances to race. My preferred distance of choice is the 10 mile. I'm working my way into half marathons and then marathons because I'm completely insane. That's just how I roll. That race is at night, which is, it's different. It's different because most races, road races, are at the ass crack of dawn. So I didn't have to get up early, which is nice. I could take a nap, relax, eat, which is a rarity. I know that makes the runner sound weird, but you really can't eat much when you're about to race because then you might puke it up. Don't want that. It was a night race. There's glow sticks and all that fun stuff. Then I had to rush from the race to my house to shower and get fabulous because I went to go see Rocky Horror Picture Show at the Empty Space. It was a lot of fun. There was about 6 of us that went. Me and my girl Ash. We were dressed in our fabulousness. The high heels, the stockings, the red lipstick. It's good stuff. It was really fun. If you don't know what Rocky Horror Picture Show is, it's personally one of my favorite movies. It came out in 1975. It features Tim Curry and Susan Sarandon. And Tim Curry's character is Dr. Frankenfurter, and he is a alien transsexual transvestite from the planet Transylvania. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And he has created his love object, which is Rocky, and Rocky is a gorgeous, tall blonde. That's a guy. I just need to throw it out there. And then there's a menagerie of various characters like Riff Raff, Columbia, Magenta, and the drag queens that dance and do the time warp. All that good stuff. It's really funny. It's a musical, so get that out there. But it's an awesome musical. When you go to see the Rocky Horror Picture Show in a theater, usually they have the movie playing on a screen, and then they have actors acting out the story in front of the screen. Why is this entertaining? Because the audience has to interact with it. There are scenes, the wedding scene in the movie, you throw rice. Parts of it, you have lighters. Squirt guns. It's basically, it's having fun. It's even better when you're kind of drunk. And it's really offensive because people are just cracking sex jokes and cussing and inflatable penises are everywhere. It's great. And if you're new to the Rocky Horror Picture Show experience, they call you a virgin. And typically what they do to the virgins is they put a beautiful red lipstick V on your forehead so that the other fabulous people know that you're a virgin. And prior to the movie, they have the Virgin Games. We showed up a little late, but our token virgin in the group got too deep-throated a banana while wearing red lipstick. It made me so proud. I have pictures and photo evidence, and I'm sure he would just love to see that when I get it. I had a blast. It's really fun. It's an experience. If you know Rocky Horror is going to be playing anywhere near you, I suggest you go, and I suggest you dress up, because it's not an experience unless you're in drag. I'm just saying that. From what I know about Rocky Horror, it is the longest running film played in a theater. There are theaters still out playing this movie on a regular basis. I know of one in Santa Monica that plays it every Saturday night. So God knows what those regulars are like. I would be thoroughly entertained to go. Sunday was a nice mellow day. I, for once, didn't have anything to do, which is refreshing. You know, I'm in a better mood. I really am. I legitimately am happier and more content right now. If you're wondering why, I can tell you why in the most vaguest ways possible, because like I said, I don't name names even though I talk about Ashley, but she is my hetero life mate, so of course I have to talk about her. I took the first step in the direction of easing my emotional turmoil. That's good. Good for me. I'm realizing it's not as hard as I was so hung up about it. I'm more comfortable with the situation. It's good. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I couldn't go through with it at the time because literally the time was wrong. If that makes any sense. It was really late/early in the morning, and I couldn't follow through with it because right now that person has a severe case of the flu, and I'm pretty sure that's the last thing they want to hear about. Other than that, I can live with that. Tomorrow is Monday. It starts 2-a-days for my girls on the cross-country team. I'll be out there with them, training and coaching and doing my thing. This, for me, right now, coaching is a learning experience because I know further down the line I will be coaching more. And this is just to get my feet wet. I'll also be coaching the Special Olympics in the spring. I know sign language, so I'm going to try to utilize my skills in that. But right now, I'm just doing what I can for this collegiate team, and I really hope I am giving something to them. I read an article today in the newspaper about a female football coach, and I got in a little bit of a debate with my mom. She doesn't believe women belong in certain things, and I disagree. I'm not a feminist, but I do believe that the best person for the job should get the job, regardless of gender, race, ethnicity, age. If it just happens to be a woman, then give her the damn job. You don't know what she's capable of, and you know what? Go for it. If it was a dude who had better qualifications, then he should have got the job. I really don't care, as long as the person who has the job is the best qualified person I can find. And from what I was reading, and I did some further research, this girl's pretty tough, and she pretty much knows her stuff. She played, I think, in the female pro league. I didn't even know we had one in D.C. or in the United States. So, you know, that alone just, like, she persevered, man. Football is a uber male-dominated, like, environment, and that's fine. Whatever. I don't really care. You want to play football? Play football. If you're a girl who wants to play football, play football. Do your thing. I mean, all of us have callings. If your calling is to play football, play football. God damn it. My calling was to run. That is my niche in life. That is my passion. And I think all of us need to find that passion in our lives and run with it. Figuratively and literally. For me, it's literally. Another one of my passions in life is to create things. I have a very creative mind, so I like to paint, I like to crochet, I like to sew, I like to write. Right now I'm kind of displaced, but I've been really had this desire to paint. And a friend of mine wants me to do a piece for him. I have some beautiful ideas that should come out wonderfully. As soon as I get settled, I'll start cracking out on that. I'm going to be using new methods in my painting. Before, I was doing a lot of Dia de los Muertos artwork, a lot of skeletons with my personal touches of butterfly wings because I love butterflies. But then I was going into more of an Eastern Buddhism Hindu fashion of artwork. But this is completely different because this is something he requested of me, so I'm going to put my own little spin on some stuff. I'm a glutton for detail, so this should come out quite well. But I'm going to finish this video. So I hope you guys all have a great evening, and I'll probably throw one of these up later on this week. So namaste, and have a good evening.